Olympic Peninsula is Sydney's home of major events, but it's changing and it has the potential to be a unique urban centre between two cities.
Olympic Park is really a solution for Sydney. Sydney needs density, it needs jobs, it needs places that are close to both Sydney and Parramatta.
Sydney Olympic Park is a place people come to visit, then live and often never leave.
For us it's like living the dream, walking to work.
We have a lot of our friends that, they invite us somewhere and they have a few jokes with us, say, oh, Luke and Lynn won't leave the park.
The park's future was the topic of a Sydney Business Chamber conference, attended by business leaders, politicians, residents and infrastructure experts.
Well, Sydney Olympic Park should be the town square of Sydney, with a big live technology screen like Federation Square, around great restaurants, cafes, bars.
It was built for the Olympics and that was a long time ago. There's lots of different things they could do. See commissioning works for, to show inside stadiums or outside stadiums and that kind of thing.
Our vision is really to make it a very special place for people to live, work and play, really. It's really just taking, in essence, what it is now, but taking to a completely new level.
A Sydney Olympic Park master plan anticipates that by 2030, the park will be home to 24,000 residents, 34,000 workers, 100,000 square metres of retail space, 2 schools and 5 new parks.
And I think it shows the challenges of placemaking to make it a wonderful place, not only to work but to live, but also bring up a family and come here for all occasions.
To support the growth, major investment is needed in public transport.
I'm concerned that the transport connections just aren't there at the moment.
It's really about transport infrastructure. So when the metro arrives, it'll be 8 minutes from the city, 8 minutes from Parramatta. It'll be the best place to have a regional office in Sydney.
Building the Metro West train line and light rail on time is key.
I don't see how Sydney survives and becomes a global city without the investment in infrastructure such as that one. This is something we have to do.
Our challenge for this area is to ensure that we build this in the right time so it actually supports growth and development.
Business resident NRMA has a plan of its own to improve transport links.
We look at the waterways, and we've seen this in other cities around the world. If we start to bring that to life, and we've done that with Manly, with the Manly fast ferries, and what we're proposing now is the government should look at this area becoming a West Quay.
It's solutions like that and a renewed focus on the Olympic Peninsula that will ensure it reaches its potential.
Nothing stands in our way. It's up to us to attract the private capital. It's up to the private capital, in fact, to back the plan. All the ingredients are there to make this one of the benchmark master planned communities in Australia.